a long time since you heard that song, hadn't it?
Memories. That's like the best
startup
noise ever. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Check the disc. Okay, hang on. Is this the screwed up one? I have 2 copies of this game. This one's pretty bad. I'm gonna try and clean it up.
Oh my god.
Excellent way to start the capture session. Let's give this another shot.
Such pretty colors. Oh no, the colors. Where'd they go?
The colors, Duke! The colors! Okay, let's see if we get the second half of it here this time. Nope. Let's try another game.
Well,
I was going to be playing saltwater sport fishing, which is my favorite fishing game probably of all time. I have more than 1 copy of it, so it will return to Brett's play. Just don't you worry, everybody who's clamoring for that saltwater sport fishing episode.
But that day is not this day.
It is not this day. Let's fuck it, I'll just do a little Street Skater.
Okay, I'm curious.
See if that'll work. So let's see if this one works. I'll call this episode Technical Difficulties. Not that I titled the episodes.
Of course not.
Okay, cool. There we go. All right. It reminds me of being in my friend Jimmy's basement when I was like, I don't know, like 6 or 7, because he had a PlayStation, and we would play Wipeout and Agile Warrior and Crazy Ivan.
Crazy Ivan.
With its FMV cutscenes.
Oh man.
He was kind of a dick. He was a rich kid, so it was cool to be friends with him.
I had one of those.
But like, you know, we grew up together since we were like 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, he was the kind of rich kid who like had the cool stuff, and he would invite you over to play with it. But like, we would be playing with his Hot Wheels or whatever, and there was this BMW, and every time I like picked it up and like went to shove it down a track, he was like, "No, that's mine." I'm like, Jimmy, this is all yours. But anyway, this is an awesome game. I'm gonna play as. I usually play as Frankie or Ginger because I always like playing as the hot girl in the game. Like,
of course.
All 4 of these characters are really cool.
Style Goofy.
Well, you know, no, you know when you stand on a. Okay.
Yeah.
I stand regular foot.
It makes me laugh.
So I'm gonna go with somebody who stands my regular stance. So I can do TJ or Ginger, who is balanced, and he's got good cornering. I'm gonna be TJ. So these are real Powell skateboards, which is cool.
I remember all of these actually.
I always pick the one with the hot girl. And the soundtrack is all by artists on Epitaph Records, which is extra cool because you can take this game and put it in a CD player and listen to it.
Couldn't you do that with Tony Hawk?
I don't think so, but we can try.
I remember doing that with some game.
So I mentioned Street Skater. Did you ever play Street Skater in the arcade?
No.
Well, it's very similar gameplay-wise to Street Skater. You just go and jump on stuff. Like,
right.
Everything in this game is done with X. So, like, I just jumped up with X, and I grind that. You can't, like, jump over the lip of it and then grind it on the edge. So you have to hit it straight on. But it's very clearly, you know, something that comes from the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Extreme Sports epidemic.
Yeah, definitely.
But, like, circle will do you speed up, box will do you slow down. And then X with a button, like with an arrow, will do you tricks if you go off of ramps. And things that would never make you fall over will make you fall over. Did you ever play the... Oh my god. Did you ever play the downhill jam level in Tony Hawk?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that, because there's no real, like, turning around.
Right.
I also love in extreme sports games when it's like, ride your skateboard over these cobblestones in this sand. Nah, dude, it'll work out.
Trust me.
And also, the faster you're going, the better your tricks are.
Huh.
But my brother and I used to rent this all the time from Blockbuster. And then in the advent of, you know, me making $5.25 an hour for scooping popcorn at the Carmike,
Right.
It was one of the first games I went and bought used at EB Games for like $3. We went out for a year.
Yeah.
One day smile turned to
This seems like one of those games that you just kind of
grew up with and nobody else knows about.
Exactly. It's like everybody's talking about Tony Hawk or whatnot, and then you're like, you know what? I have this other one that's kind of like Tony Hawk, but it's just It's just different.
Like you go up to the Blockbuster and we're like, we'd like to rent Tony Hawk, and they're like, well, we got Street
We
Skater.
have Street Skater.
So the game has progressed if you get enough points by doing tricks in each level to unlock the next stage. And it's
Okay.
kind of cool because when you get to the end, you not only unlock other characters and boards and stuff, but also other tracks to take. Crap! House? I think this is the Pie Tasters? I can't remember. I always thought it was funny how he had his hand in her vagoo. Ah, I lose. Then you get this replay. Oh, slow motion. Look at that right there.
Look at those hyper-realistic palm trees.
Those poly trees. All right. Let's try with Ginger.
Game over. Later.
Later. Oh, that's good.
This game's got attitude, and it's all up in your face.
I really like the graffiti font they've got going on.
It's pretty cool.
I like it.
Boom, boom. Skull Lady.
Alright, let's jam.
Because, you know, it makes a difference. You don't even get to see the board in most of the game.
But that's okay.
I
'cause
really-
you know it looks cool.
I really wish I didn't
1, hit 'em.
lose this level. But this is a good song. It's by All. My brother was a huge fan of All. I remember he had an All poster in his room. Which would be funny if it came from allposters.com. Yeah, there we go. Got every one that time. Not losing time like with slow-ass TJ. Ginger's got the speed that we need. I was really struggling. I'm glad I rhymed that at the end there. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to fuck up.
It's okay. It's okay. You're good.
I'm going to see if I can trick off this ramp and do a skate grind on that rail. Okay, stage 1 failed. Yeah!
Oh.
I hit it too hard and fell on my little ginger butt.
Cobblestone.
I have, oh, you want to hear a super dirty joke about cobblestones?
Yes.
Okay, so these two nuns are riding through the Vatican. You've heard the joke,
I know
haven't you?
this, but you still tell it.
These two nuns are riding through the Vatican, and one says to the other, they're on their bikes, by the way. One says to the other, you know, I never came this way before, and the other one goes, yeah, it's the cobblestones. Oh, man.
That's a good one.
This is like some rocket power tricks. Like, they have absolutely no way that they could have gained the momentum or speed or...
Didn't they have
A
a
rocket
rocket
power?
power game that's like just like this, pretty much?
No, I never played it.
I know there are at least
Damn it.
2 rocket power games for PS1, and I'm pretty sure one of them is a straight like Tony Hawk skateboarding type game.
Did you ever play Grind Session?
No.
That was one that was like, would have rivaled Tony Hawk if anybody heard of it. Sega made it. And,
For PS1?
yeah. And it had like real pro skateboarders in it, but not the same ones as Tony Hawk. But the best part is Hideki Naganuma did the music. He's the guy who did the music for like Sonic Adventure
familiar.
and Sonic Rush and
Oh.
Jet Grind Radio. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that sounds
I think he did the
amazing.
music. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to try it with the kid then. Is everybody enjoying this episode? Oh, wait. That's not what I meant to do. Let's just look at her sassy bottom for a second. And okay. Try it with somebody else. We missed the game over. Later. We were talking yesterday about how Red Robin burgers are so very mediocre.
Right.
It's like, Red Robin. They're too expensive for what they are.
They really are.
The best part is the fries.
Yeah, and even they are so stingy
With
with
fries?
their bottomless fries thing. Every time I've gone there, they are so stingy.
What do you just like get refills that are the size of like not even a regular order of fries?
Yeah, and it's not even that. Okay, so like a month or 2 ago, they had this new burger promotion going on.
Yeah.
And they're just the new specialty burgers, but they were like really expensive. Like I'm like a $13 burger.
That's
And
like
it was
Five Guys quality.
it was
Well,
pretty-
not quality, just price.
right. And then I mean it was pretty good.
I'm gonna miss it.
but
That's okay. I didn't fall.
we didn't. I mean, we were just gonna wait for our burger.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to get an appetizer or anything, but we were still hungry. So I asked the girl, I'm like, can we just, since the fries are unlimited anyway, can you just bring us some fries?
Yeah.
And she said no. I'm like,
They're part of my order and they're bottomless.
okay, listen, I'm going to get them anyway, why can't I just have them now?
That's like retail level crazy. Like, I
And-
love in retail when they're like, it comes with this free item and it's $3.99, and you're like, okay, sounds great, and then they're like, we're out of the free item. It's gonna be $6.99. You're like,
Yeah.
what? And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, the SKUs won't package out and it doesn't bundle like it's supposed to. And you know, you understand, right? I'm like, yeah, I understand because I work in retail, but that doesn't make it still bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna get on to you because I get it, and I know it's not your fault, but I mean, come on, just agree with me that it's bullshit.
Yeah,
I think this kid was what I needed to beat this level.
I think so.
I'm getting close here. I'm still, like, not at nearly enough score points.
I think we just need to talk about our frustrations with overpriced hamburgers.
God damn it! I hate Red Five Gobs.
Red 5 Robins. 5 Red Robins. And guys,
Sitting in a tree.
Fucking.
CO. Alright, time bonus is not gonna do it. Okay, maybe it did do it. I thought I needed 1,900 points. Maybe that's the high score. Whatever. Okay, so on the next episode of Brett's Play, we will attack stage 2.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
hard.